There are two steps to using a function, and let's actually start from the second one, which is calling the function when somebody has defined it for you. And this we've been doing since the first lecture, when we, in our first program, wrote something like print hello. Now, if you look at this closely, print is a predefined function, and hello is an argument that you pass to the function, so the arguments to a function are written in brackets. This is nothing new really. Now what this function does, as we know, is it prints a string. It does not produce any value, but we have also seen functions that do produce values, and this is an example. The function sum here, it takes an argument that's a list of integers, and it produces a value that's a sum, and that we can store into a variable, and then we can print it. So far, nothing new. What happens now when we want to define our own function? Well, the syntax is as follows. You write def, and that's a new keyword, and then the name you want to give your function, and then you have brackets here, inside which you specify the names of any arguments that you want the function to take. Then optionally you can write a comment here, and we will see the use of it. Normally this is a string that starts with 3 quotes and ends with 3 quotes, so it can be on more than one line. Then there is a block of code which constitutes the body of the function, and then optionally there can be a return statement that returns to the main program, so to the caller, any value that the function is supposed to produce. So here is an example of that. We've got def, and the name of our function is multable, and then we have one argument which is n, and the function is supposed to print a multiplication table for number n. So the code of the function is written in such a way that we assume that n contains the number that we are interested in printing the multiplication table for, and then what we do is basically we print a table. So we have a loop that goes from 1 to 10, and we print n times I for each value of the loop variable, and then we print some spacing, and then once we're done we print a new line. Now if you try this code and you run it, it doesn't do anything. It just defines the function. In order to actually use it, you have to call it, and the way to call it, I've written it here below, is exactly like for the print statement. You write the name of the function and you put the argument in brackets. So multable 3. As soon as you do that, the value of n becomes 3, and what the function does, it produces the multiplication table for 3 and prints it. But now obviously, once you've gone through the trouble of defining this as a function, you can call it again with another value, and there it goes. You will get the multiplication table for the other number as well.